Another excellent example of a hidden weapon that you'll find on people occasionally is it's called a card sharp. It's not the easiest thing in the world to actually use as a weapon, but if somebody gets some time alone with it, they can get it out and it can be incredibly effective. It's razor sharp. It's made of good steel and it's really durable and could actually be used as a pretty stout knife, especially given its size and how easily it conceals. I'll give you an example. You're going to arrest somebody for whatever, and they have their wallet on them. And ordinarily, we would tell people, and often guys do tell people, you know, search their wallet, dig through it, do it in front of them so they can see what's going on, and then put the wallet back in their pocket, and with them cuffed behind their back, and then they can't. It makes it harder for people to complain that you stole their money out of their wallet. Well, yes and no. That's true and it's not true. While it's a good general policy because of liability, as is often true with liability, sometimes policies that are set up and procedures that are set up and rules of thumb that are set up to limit your liability can sometimes increase your liability in other areas. In this case, if people are going to say that you stole their money and they're going to lie about it, they're going to say that anyway. So don't steal people's money. You won't have very many problems with that. In 10 years in patrol, only one person has ever said that I stole their money. And then we looked up the video and it turns out that they stuffed it in their own pocket. So, and I've been taking wallets away from people for years. If your department has a policy that says put the wallet back on the person, then you're kind of stuck with that. If they don't have a policy that says you have to leave the wallet on the person, then I suggest you separate them from it when you're done. As I always suggest, separating people from all their property if you're bringing them in from a custodial search before you bring them into the booking area. If you have to leave the wallet on them for whatever reason, it's good that you know about this weapon, because with it in their back pocket and their hands cuffed behind their back, they're going to have plenty of time to access this weapon. It's also good to know if you zip cuff somebody, pull the wallet out of their back pocket. At the very least, put it somewhere else on them so it makes it harder for them to get to this. You get a wallet. Inside the wallet, the exact same side as a credit card or an ID, is a card sharp. Now, one-handed, very difficult to open, but doable. Two-handed, let's say somebody's got their hands cuffed behind their back, so their hands are together, they wiggle them around, and we have a pretty good knife. Even has a little guard on it and some jimping on the top. This will mess you up. I know it's hard to tell from this with how thin it is and how small it is in comparison to the person's hand. The blade goes all the way back to the hilt. This is actually a lot more secure than it seems. These cost about 25 bucks. I know a lot of people that just keep them in their pockets. This thing is on there, and it is razor sharp. I keep one of these around, and I put it into first aid kits and things because I think it would make a pretty good emergency scalpel. Picking things out, I've picked splinters out with it before. It's a really good knife for only using for medical purposes because of how sharp it is, how thin it is, how fine the tip on it is. And that's the problem for us. Somebody gets a hold of their wallet and they have one of these shoved behind a credit card, you're not even going to notice it in the wallet. It's pretty thin when it's folded flat. And they could easily, I mean, this will just plow right through zip cuffs. And it'll plow right through you too, so they could have this, open it up, shove it back inside their pocket behind their wallet, and when you take the cuffs off, out it comes. Not a good day. So be careful with people with wallets. Even innocuous things like a wallet that looks pretty flat could have something pretty dangerous in it like this. And it's not a one-time use thing either. This is made of some sort of plastic, polyethylene or something that allows this to fold and open a lot of times. I've folded and opened this probably 40, 50 times over the years to show people it. And I've used it on things, cut paper with it and stuff to show how sharp it comes. And it goes back pretty easy. And as you can see, there's not a lot of, there's no like bending of the plastic. Whatever they use on this was pretty good. Called a card sharp folding safety knife. Be careful out there.